Well, the warm weather has returned here in New York, and I'm thrilled to welcome you back to Get Connected. I'm standing here in Madison Square Park, surrounded with Broadway and the Flatiron Building right behind us. So those of you who have been here know exactly where I am. Welcome back to Get Connected, as I mentioned. And today we're talking to a big Hollywood star. She's on NBC, Monica Potter. As you know, she's been in numerous movies, starring with Morgan Freeman to Robin Williams and numerous others. We're gonna have to ask her about that as well. But more importantly, we're recognizing her this week as a star who's making a difference, and she's behind a campaign to help feed kids. So let's find out more about it. But first and foremost, let's welcome Monica. Welcome.
Hi, Conn.
Hey, Monica, it's great having you with us. Now I'm going to start off with the toughest question I'll ask all day. I know you love your breakfast, in particular your cereal, so which is your favorite type?
I enjoy myself. Right now I'm having mini wheats, and I've had about 17 of them, so I'm full of fiber for the day, and they're quite delicious. My favorite is Special K, though, because when I was doing the show, Parenthood, my normal job, I gained about 12 pounds when I was pregnant. I wasn't really pregnant. My character was pregnant, but that didn't stop me from eating. So, Special K is the answer to that.
You know, Monica, you mentioned playing a character on Parenthood that is a mother. What's it like, though, in real life, raising 3 kids?
I have 3 kids. My oldest is 21, and he's moved out of the house, so that's kind of tough to sort of monitor what he's eating every single day. And then I have a 17-year-old and I have a 6-year-old. It's really fun. It's kind of fun having them all different ages and kind of, scattered all over the place and doing different things. And I love when we're all together and just seeing the dynamic.
I can only imagine the demands of appeasing 3 different kids with the different flavors of food, but I wish you well there. But tell us about this awesome campaign you're behind called Share Your Breakfast.
It's important because I had no idea, honestly, that, in this country, 1 in 5 kids goes to school hungry. I thought that was kind of absurd, being in a country that's very, prosperous and I thought well off. And I think that every kid should have access to a healthy breakfast. And that's why I partnered with Kellogg's and Action for Healthy Kids to help share that message and to make sure that every kid does have access to a breakfast through their school breakfast program.
Wow, 1 in 5 kids is going hungry. That's a staggering number. What can we do to best support your efforts?
Well, we can all do something. We can go to facebook.com/Kellogg's and share what you've had for breakfast. Anybody can do it. You can take a photo of what you had, or you can, just give a brief description about what you ate for breakfast. And every time you do that, Kellogg's and Action for Healthy Kids will donate a breakfast to a child in need through their breakfast program. So it's like a breakfast for a breakfast, and we're going to go for 1 million. We're trying to get to 1 million breakfasts.
Well, Monica, we certainly commend you for being behind this worthy campaign, but let's turn our attention to your stardom, from Hollywood movies to this present role on Parenthood. What would you say, though, looking back, was your breakout role?
My breakout role? I don't really think I've had it yet. I've had really good success. I've had really good I've done a lot of fun movies, and this show that I'm on now is really, I'm blessed to be able to be a part of. I feel like everything is every single thing that I've done is is a good thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
From working down in Miami on a Peruvian game show to what I'm doing right now. Along the way, you just learn and you do different things, and every step that you take leads you to where you're supposed to be. So hopefully it'll continue.
Well, that certainly makes a lot of sense, but what is it about this character you play on Parenthood, Christina, that comes to life so well for you?
Well, I can identify with Christina because she is a mother of 3 and I'm a mother of 3. Christina's a lot more emotional than I am, though. She's very in touch, which I am as well, but she's to a point where she cries a lot, and I kind of like that she's got a lot of empathy for people, and she's a great mom, and I learn a lot from her, and some things I'm able to bring to the show as well, and my experiences with having my own kids, and our writers are open to that.
Well, there's no doubt that Christina is perfectly written for you because you bring it to life so well. As we turn our attention to balancing it all the movies, this show, 3 kids, how do you do it all, and what advice would you give us?
I I have to say that I feel like nobody's got all the answers, because I'm certainly a work in progress, and I'm learning as we go. I'm on a big learning curve, but I feel like sometimes, I was talking to my friend about this the other day, people act like they have everything under control and everything's perfect and everything's this and everything's that, and other people look at that and may go, wow, that person's perfect, or their life is perfect. Nobody's got that going on, really, and if they say they do, they're lying. So I feel like everybody can just sort of let their guard down a little bit and show that they're vulnerable, because when you do that, it helps other people feel at ease, and then you can figure out how to get through this thing called life together.
Well, it seems like you've got the balance pretty well perfected. Now, you've starred with a lot of hunks on your movies recently. I'm just curious, which of them would you like to co-star in another movie with?
Oh, really? Probably Robin. I would say Robin, because I just identified with him so much. He's a very sensitive person, and he makes me laugh harder than anybody in the world.
Monica, thank you so much for taking the time to join us, and more importantly, for being behind the Share Your Breakfast campaign.
Okay, thanks, Conn.
It certainly was great talking to Monica, and I loved her advice about staying true to ourselves. And one thing's for certain, I'm glad she stayed true to herself, because we get to enjoy her in so many roles. You can check her out again on Parenthood on NBC. Though I hope she'll do a collaboration with Robin Williams on the silver screen. Now that would be a movie not to be missed. Now when we come back, the hot movie is Hunger Games. We'll talk to one of the co-stars, Liam, next. What's the best part of this experience for you?
The whole thing, man. The whole thing's just great. I'm very proud of the film. I saw the film for the first time, and it's really, really good.
So glad you got to check out that clip. But listen, we've got plenty more going on here at Get Connected, our TV show. My friend and I are going to give you a glimpse of all the fun, so take it away.
The sun shines bright as it moves across my face. I feel the light and everything is in its place. Oh, I woke up feeling great. Today was made for me, and life is good the way it should, the way it was meant to be.
Well, join us and we'll get you in the know. Check us out at Get Connected at conntv.com and be part of the movement.